Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scotty's Side. Thanks for joining me today. I want to talk about oppression and all the people who are oppressed. They aren't really, they just think they are in this country because you're dumb and we're not. No one is. Unless you want to get into the whole anarcho thing and government is mind control and all these systems are control, which I can understand. I get it. I'm willing to live with a little bit of that so I can have a car and I can have a warm place to sleep and a central place where I can get food and supplies and stuff like that. Anyway, that's a different topic. No one in this country doesn't have rights that someone else doesn't have. I think I really said that fucked up. Everyone has the same rights. How about, let's go with that. Doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what gender you are, if you're trans, you have the same rights as everyone else, and you are not oppressed. There are very specific, very direct laws that are very against any sort of discrimination based on your religion and color and sex and gender and all that shit, that specifically says that's not okay to discriminate against someone like that. Anytime you apply for a job, it's always in big bold letters we do not discriminate based on blah 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 blah. It's against the law. Now you could argue that there might be some subconscious thing about it. Maybe. But there's no way of proving that. If someone just says, well, I just don't think they're going to be the best fit for the job, what can you do about that? You have to have some kind of proof to say, I was discriminated based on, say, my religion, whatever, because I'm Muslim. Okay. But I don't think it's as subconscious and as bad as people think. And especially these leftists, that just everyone has some kind of bias, especially white people have this bias against everyone else. I really don't. I could sit here and say that, oh, I don't do it, but that's just me. And that's not other people, and other people don't act like I do, and everyone's different. But I just don't think it's that deep and widespread. I really don't. And all I have is anecdotal evidence, but you know what? It's what I see in life, and it's what I've experienced throughout my whole life, especially in these bigger cities where there's such a diverse melting pot, crock pot of people and ideas and everything like that. Just the idea that you're oppressed because you're trans or you're Republican or whatever is just, it's ridiculous. Nobody fucking cares. It's like these people that claim oppression all the time are just looking for something to be upset about and to have some kind of victim card to feel like they matter, that they're relevant to the world or their city or town or whatever. And it's sad. It's dumb and it's bad. And yeah, it's just, you're not oppressed. You're not. It's that simple. There's too many laws, there's too many good people to sit there and say that you're oppressed by everyone and everything. That's just retarded. That's so dumb, and you need to get over it. And my final word on this is, if you were oppressed, you would not be able to complain about being oppressed. Look at the Jews in Germany. You think they were able to complain and say, like, hey, I'm being oppressed? The Nazis were just like, yeah, you are. Like, yeah, you're, they were saying Jews were not human. That's why they were killing them, and that was their excuse. That's real oppression. Okay? Women in the Middle East that have no rights, or very little rights, they can't complain about being oppressed, otherwise they get stoned to death. They get killed. They get their fucking clits ripped off at birth. That's oppression. They don't get to complain about it. They don't get to do anything about it. And that's real. You complaining about being oppressed shows you're not oppressed. So fucking stop it. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I love you all. Take care of each other. I'll see you later.